There is another chart I want us to look into. It is a line chart. We want to look at the trend and pattern of revenue over time. From January to June, what is the trend and pattern of revenue? Yeah, do we have any peak periods and do we have any boom period? So how do we know this? We use line charts. You don't use a bar chart or a pie chart. You use a line chart. So this is how we are going to do it. You first select the variable you want to use, that is revenue. Then you come to insert. Normally, I am supposed to select the two variables together, but because we have other data in between, it will be kind of difficult and it will be rough. So I want us to do it step by step. So you come to line charts, then select line charts. Can you see? Can you see that the revenue is sporadic over time? Revenue is volatile. It is not showing a constant upward trend. It means that the revenue at different regions on different products, it varies. It varies. So it is expected that we have a result like that. Why is it so? Are they not selling at the same prices? What could be happening? What fundamentals are in place? Of course, we don't know that. But let us pay it over time. The time ought to be showing here, but because we have not selected time. We have not selected time. So let's do it like this. You come to select data. Select data. You come to add. We want to add a variable. Series name is dates. You add dates. Then the range value. Select range. Okay. Select range. Okay. So come here. Edits. Then you come to select dates. Okay. From the first date to the last date. You select it. Then OK. Do you see that all the dates have appeared? Then you come to OK. OK. Let me take away this. OK. Can you see? The dates have appeared. The dates have appeared. So you expand it so that you are not losing some details. We can see, oh, we had some hike in on the 30th of May 2025 because, oh, look at the revenue. It was high, but there was a sudden decline, a sharp decline in on the 7th of January. We begin to give different reasons. What happened on this day? Which product was sold on this day? Which salesperson was on duty on this day? Look at the revenue. It is volatile, it is sporadic, it is not constant over time, so it is just moving up and down. So this is a line chart. If the company were to be performing well, we ought to have an upward moving trend, upward moving chart, upward moving chart. So this is an example. Then of course other things you want to do, probably you want to design it, then you do all other things. But this is how to present a line chart. I'm visualizing this data from Excel itself, from your cell itself. The next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be charting from a pivot table. This is a formatted table from Excel, but we are going to be making use of a pivot table in the next video because pivot table is very easy. It is more professional, and of course it makes it easier and more comprehensive for you to chart your data. In fact, you can even use your pivot chart, your pivot table to make a dashboard. It makes dashboard creation very easy. Very easy. That is why most companies, most organizations, they usually like a person who is skilled with pivot table, and that is what I am going to be showing you in the next video. So I would like you to um watch this video over time, just to watch it over and over again to understand how I was able to select my data and note the condition I give for choosing a particular chart over another. Thank you.